What would you do if people analyzed your relationship daily? Tabloids printed rumors about your partner and your family demanded you choose between love and duty. For royals, this nightmare scenario is reality. From relentless media pressure to immense public pressure, discover what crossed the line for some royals. Here in today's video, we're talking about 12 royal couples who ultimately surrendered to public pressure and ended their relationships. So without further ado, let's begin. At number 12, we've got Princess Caroline and Philippe Junot of Monaco's relationship. Princess Caroline was the eldest daughter of Prince Rainier III and the iconic Princess Grace Kelly, embarked on a whirlwind romance that captivated the world. At just 21, she fell for Philippe Junot, a charismatic French banker 17 years her senior, known for his vibrant social life and charm. However, the fairy tale began to unravel under the relentless glare of the media. Junot's frequent appearances in nightclubs and associations with other women became a subject for tabloids. Caroline feeling the weight of the public scrutiny. Couples' disagreements became public spectacles, with one notable argument occurring at the Monte Carlo Grand Prix. The couple's high-profile status made them frequent subjects of media attention. Lifestyle and personal issues were widely reported, leading to public criticism, adding pressure to their marriage. Junot's jet-set lifestyle and the couple's appearances in tabloids fueled speculation about separation. Junot, caught off guard, expressed surprise, stating that they had agreed to reconsider their relationship before making any decisions, yet the media frenzy continued, exacerbating their marital woes. Junot later blamed the press for creating, quote, an atmosphere of infidelity, asserting that their portrayal distorted the reality of their relationship. The divorce was finalized October 1980, creating another round of media frenzy at the time. At number 11, we've got Princess Martha Louise of Norway and Behn's relationship. But what began about as a bold, beautiful love became a lesson in how brutally public life can strip people down. In the early 2000s, Princess Martha Louise of Norway, daughter of King Harald and Queen Sonja, found love in an unexpected place. Behn, a charismatic and bohemian author known for his candid storytelling, captured her heart. Their union in 2002 was both celebrated and scrutinized. Martha Louise made significant sacrifices for love, including renouncing her Royal Highness as a title and a substantial allowance annually to marry Behn and pursue more of an ordinary life. However, the couple's journey was fraught with challenges as they faced public pressure. Behn's artistic endeavors and unconventional lifestyle often clashed with the expectations of royal decorum. The Norwegian press was relentless, frequently portraying him as, quote, a peacock and questioning his suitability as a royal consort. Martha Louise herself faced criticism for her spiritual pursuits, including opening an angel school and conducting seminars that claimed to help attendees communicate with the dead, and suddenly the crown felt heavier than ever. In 2012, seeking respite from the media's glare, the family moved to London. However, the respite was short-lived and they returned to Oslo 2 years later. By 2016, the couple announced their separation and the divorce was finalized in 2017. Next, we've got Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson of the UK's relationship. In the grand halls of Buckingham Palace, where tradition and duty intertwine, a modern love story unfolded between Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Sarah Ferguson. Their union in 1986 was celebrated with fanfare, marking a new chapter for the British royal family. However, the early years of their marriage were marked by prolonged separations due to Prince Andrew's naval commitments. Sarah later revealed that they only spent about 40 days together each year during the first 5 years of their marriage, a strain that tested their bond. The relentless gaze of the media and public added more pressure. Sarah faced intense media scrutiny, with tabloids often focusing on her appearance and personal life. The situation escalated in 1992 when photographs surfaced of Sarah on a holiday with American businessman John Bryant, leading to widespread public and royal disapproval. Her comments deemed inappropriate by the British press. Her behavior during the California tour led to criticism, with some labeling her as, quote, tacky and excessive. Amidst the growing tension and media frenzy, the couple announced their separation in March 1992. Sarah later expressed that the constant scrutiny and lack of support from the royal institution contributed to her decision. The divorce was finalized in 1996, with Sarah retaining the title of Duchess of York but relinquishing the style of Her Royal Highness. If you think that was intense, the next three royals, one ran off with a circus performer, another gave up his throne for love, and one was forced to choose between the crown and the woman he loved. At number 9, we've got Prince Nicholas and Princess Tatiana of Greece's relationship. In the beautiful setting of Greece, August 25th, 2010, Prince Nicholas of Greece and Denmark married Tatiana Flotnick, a Venezuelan-born event planner with a cosmopolitan background. Her wedding, attended by European royalty, was dubbed Mamma Mia with aristocrats, symbolizing a blend of traditional and modernity. Tatiana, raised in Switzerland and educated in Georgetown University, embraced her new role with grace. Despite her efforts, she once remarked, "I don't feel like a princess. I do not feel that I married a prince with a title." Well, actually, yes, he is my prince, but nothing more. Over the years, the couple's public appearances dwindled and their commitments grew. Tatiana focused on mental health and advocacy, while Nicholas pursued photography. However, marital discord started to appear quickly. Naturally, the Greek media and public showed significant interest in the couple's relationship, often analyzing their appearances and interactions for signs of discord. This intense scrutiny added pressure to their public image and may have influenced public opinion about their marriage. Hence, in April 2024, after 14 years of marriage, they announced their amicable separation. A statement from the Greek royal family emphasized their mutual respect and decision to continue living in Greece, a place they both call home. The following months were challenging for Tatiana. Next, we've got Crown Prince Lika II and Crown Princess Elia of Albania's relationship. They were the royal fanfare Albania hadn't seen in decades until it all fell apart publicly. Crown Prince Lika, heir to Albanian's monarchy, met the enchanting actress and singer Elia Zaharaya in 2008. Their immediate connection led to an engagement in 2010 and a grand wedding in 2016, celebrated with national pride. The royal family seemed poised for a harmonious future. However, behind palace doors, challenges emerged. By early 2024, the couple announced their decision to divorce, citing that their marriage had, quote, lost its function. The situation escalated in March 2024 when a domestic dispute became public. Prince Lika alleged that he was ill-treated by Elia and her father. Elia countered, stating that she had intervened to prevent a confrontation between Lika and her father. All these made public pressured the couple. Irene, former head of public relations at the royal court, suggested that Eli's focus on her artistic pursuits led to her absence from royal duties, contributing to marital strain. This perspective sparked debates about the expectations placed on royal spouses and the balance between personal ambitions and official responsibilities. The divorce was finalized April 25, 2024, with the court citing lack of communication, ongoing conflicts, and cessation of cohabitation as reasons. At number 7, we have King Felipe VI of Spain and Eva Sannem's relationship. In the late 1990s, Spain's Crown Prince Felipe found himself captivated by Eva, a Norwegian model. Their relationship began around 1997 and it blossomed over several years, with Eva even accompanying Felipe to the 2001 wedding of Norway's Crown Prince Haakon, a significant public acknowledgement of their bond. However, their romance was met with increasing scrutiny. Eva's background as a supermodel and her Protestant faith were points of contention for the Spanish monarchy and conservative media. Critics questioned her suitability as the future queen, with some highlighting her non-aristocratic lineage and divorced parents as disqualifying factors. The media's relentless focus on Eva intensified after her publication of her provocative photographs, leading to a public debate about the appropriateness of their relationship. The final straw? A photo shoot that turned palace whispers into public outrage. Reports suggested that King Juan Carlos I exerted pressure on Felipe to end the relationship, creating potential damage to the monarchy's image. In December 2001, Prince Felipe announced their amicable separation. Sannem's Norwegian heritage and Protestant faith were points of contention in predominantly Catholic Spain, and some commentators argued that her background was incompatible with the traditional expectations of the Spanish monarchy. Additionally, her modeling career, particularly her work in short dresses, were viewed unfavorably by conservative segments of Spanish society. Just getting started, because the next divorce wasn't just heartbreaking. It involved leaked love letters, secret affairs, and a royal scandal that rocked an entire continent. Next, we've got Princess Meline of Sweden and Jonas Bergstrom's relationship. Meline didn't just lose her fiancé, she lost her country's fairy tale. In the early 2000s, Princess Meline of Sweden, the youngest child of King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia, began a relationship with Jonas Bergstrom, a Swedish lawyer. Their romance blossomed over several years, culminating in an engagement announcement August 2009. The couple had been together since 2002, and their engagement was seen as a natural progression of their long-standing relationship. However, the fairy tale narrative began to waver when, in April 2010, Norwegian magazine Sayog Hor published an interview with Tora Upstrom Berg, a 21-year-old Norwegian handball player. She claimed to have had an affair with Bergstrom during a skiing trip in Sweden in 2009. This relationship intensified media scrutiny and speculation about the state of the royal couple's relationship. In response to the mounting pressure and public interest, the Swedish royal court announced on April 24, 2010 that Princess Meline and Jonas Bergström has decided to end their engagement. Following the allegations, Swedish tabloids extensively covered the couple's relationship troubles. There were reports suggested that the royal family was displeased with the negative attention. Media's focus on the scandal contributed to a narrative of a troubled relationship. She left Sweden with heartbreak and never looked back. At number 5, we've got Princess Anne of the UK and Captain Mark Phillips's relationship. In the vibrant world of equestrian sports, a young Princess Anne, daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, met Captain Mark Phillips, a distinguished British officer and accomplished horseman, at a party for horse enthusiasts in 1968. Their shared passion for horses laid the foundation for a budding romance. March 29, 1973, their engagement was officially announced, marked by a sapphire and diamond ring for Gerard. The couple faced immediate media attention with questions about the pressures of royal life. Their wedding, November 14, 1973, at Westminster Abbey, was a grand affair, watched by an estimated 500 million people worldwide. The couple welcomed 2 children, Peter in 1977 and Zara in 1981. But while Anne stayed loyal to duty, Mark didn't. Mark's discomfort with public duties and Anne's demanding royal schedule led to growing distances. The late 1980s brought intense media scrutiny. In 1989, private letters from Anne to her equerry, Commander Timothy Lawrence, were leaked, causing a media frenzy. Simultaneously, revelations about Mark's extramarital affair, resulting in a child born in 1985, further strained the marriage. August 31st, 1989, the couple announced their separation, stating that there were, quote, no plans for divorce proceedings. However, the relentless media and public pressure made reconciliation challenging. By April 1992, their divorce was finalized. Next, we've got Prince Joachim and Princess Alexandra of Denmark's relationship. It wasn't betrayal that ended them. It was silence between rooms. In the mid-1990s, Denmark's Prince Joachim, the younger son of Queen Margaret II, met Alexandra Manley, a Hong Kong-born marketing executive of mixed Chinese, Austrian, and British heritage. Their meeting in 1994 led to the swift engagement and a grand wedding November 18, 1995, at Frederiksborg Castle. Alexandra embraced her new royal role, becoming, quote, Her Royal Highness Princess Alexandra of Denmark. She liked it. The couple welcomed 2 sons, Prince Nikolai in 1999 and Prince Felix in 2002. They resided at Schackenborg Castle in South Jutland, balancing royal duties with family life. However, over time, strains began to surface. Danish media highlighted Prince Joachim's frequent nightlife activities, dubbing him a, quote, party prince, while portraying Alexander as more reserved and professional. Reports suggested that they had been leading separate lives for some time. The Danish media closely followed the couple's relationship, with tabloids and newspapers reporting on the activities and speculating about their marriage's sustainability. This constant media attention added pressure to their relationship and influenced public perception. On September 16, 2004, the couple announced their separation. The divorce was finalized April 8, 2005, marking the first royal divorce in Denmark since 1846. Post-divorce, Alexandra was granted the title of Countess of Frederiksborg and continued to reside in Denmark with their sons. We're saving the most shocking royal split for the last 3, one that involved a family drama, a political meltdown, and a religious conversion. Keep watching. And at number 3, we've got Princess Stephanie of Monaco and Aldons Lopez Perez's relationship. In the early 2000s, Princess Stephanie of Monaco, often dubbed the wild child of the Grimaldi family, found herself captivated by the world of circus. Her fascination led her to Franco 9, a Swiss elephant trainer, and later to Aldons Lopez Perez, a Portuguese acrobat 10 years her junior. Aldons, a 5th-generation performer, met Stephanie at the 2001 International Circus Festival in Monaco, where their shared passion for performance ignited a swift romance. By September 2003, the couple had married in a secret ceremony in Switzerland. Notably, neither family attended, and the marriage was kept away from the public eye. Stephanie even left the royal palace to live with the Dons in his mobile home, embracing a life far removed from royal convention. However, their unconventional union was met with significant public and familial scrutiny. Reports suggested that Prince Rainier, Stephanie's father, was deeply displeased, allegedly cutting her off from an estimated $2 billion fortune and removing her child from the line of succession. Her marriage to Aldons was viewed by some as another example of her defiance of the royal norms, leading to public criticism and discussion about the image of the Monegasque royal family. By July 2004, Aldons had moved out and the couple had filed for divorce, finalizing in November of the same year. Next, we've got Prince Louis and Tessy Antony of Luxembourg's relationship. In 2004, amidst the UN peacekeeping mission in Kosovo, Prince Louis of Luxembourg, then 18, Louis, met Tessy Antony Antony, a 19-year-old corporal in the Luxembourg army. Their shared experiences in military fostered a deeper connection, leading to a romance that defied royal conventions. By March 2006, Tessy gave birth to their first son, Gabriel, marking the arrival of the Grand Duke and Grand Duchess' first grandchild. The couple married later that year in a modest ceremony in Gilsdorf. In choosing love over protocol, Prince Louis renounced his succession rights, a decision reflecting the challenges of integrating personal choices with royal expectations. Despite their efforts to balance royal duties with personal aspirations, the couple announced their separation January 2017 after over a decade of marriage. During the divorce proceedings, Tessy Antony faced harsh media criticism. Luxembourg gossip magazine Privat labeled her as, quote, a gold digger, accusing her of marrying into royalty for personal gain. Her legal team condemned the article as, quote, disgusting character assassination. Mr. Justice MacDonald, presiding over the divorce case in London, defended Tessy Antony, stating that such characterizations were both unfair and unwarranted. The divorce, finalized in April 2019, was accompanied by public scrutiny, with Tessy Antony facing intense media accusations coupled with personal challenges. And at number 1, we've got Princess Irene of the Netherlands and Carlos Hugo's relationship. In the early 1960s, Princess Irene of the Netherlands, the second daughter of Queen Juliana, embarked on a journey that would intertwine love, faith, and political controversy. While studying Spanish in Madrid, she met Prince Carlos Hugo of Bourbon-Parma, the Carlist claimant to the Spanish throne. Their connection deepened, leading Irene to secretly convert from Protestantism to Roman Catholicism in 1963, a decision that would soon become public and ignite a national uproar. The revelation of her conversion, coupled with her engagement to Carlos Hugo, a figure associated with Spain's Carlist movement, stirred fears rooted in the Netherlands' Protestant history and its past conflicts with Catholic Spain. In February 1964, she renounced her rights to the Dutch throne to marry Carlos, emphasizing her commitment to both her faith and her fiancé. Their wedding on April 29, 1964 in Rome's Basilica de Santa Maria was devoid of Dutch royal family members or government representatives. The Dutch media extensively covered the controversy surrounding Princess Irene's conversion, marriage, and political involvement. Media's portrayal of her actions contributed to a negative public perception and intensified the backlash against her and her husband. However, the weight of the public ambitions and public scrutiny took its toll. In 1981, after 17 years of marriage, Irene and Carlos divorced. And with this, we wrap this video. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you find our channel interesting, then subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.